Hi girls and guys. I am here today with another Avon video for you. Actually, this one is a Mark video, and it is about the Mark Island collection, the St. Bart's collection, which is their summer 2014 collection. There's an eyeshadow palette, a face palette, face compact I should say, some hair products, a perfume, a lotion, sunglasses. So I am going to talk to you about the perfume and the hair products, but not today. Today we're doing the Island Eyes eyeshadow palette and the Island Beauty face compact. I've lost my light. Today was overcast in Toronto. The weather's supposed to be nasty too. And I was trying to get these videos in before the sun totally disappeared, and it did. So I am going to do the swatches, and I apologize though that they're not as bright and vibrant as they normally would be. But what can you do? I am looking forward to this summer because starting May 1st, where I work, will be closed on Wednesdays. We'll only be open Thursday through Sunday. So that will give me one more day of the week to do things I need to do. And it allows me to choose the best day for filming. So that'll be really nice. And it'll give me extra time to work on videos. And maybe one of these days, learning how to use my editing software, right? So, okay. The Island Eyes Compact comes in a box that looks like this. It's a very pretty box. They've got it packaged very nice, like an aqua and yellow color. And it just says, "Go island hopping for ultimate eye looks that are the height of glam." It is a black compact with kind of this palm type like embossment on it, you can see. And there are 8 eyeshadow colors in the palette. One thing that surprised me right away is that there is no mirror. I thought that was kind of weird. For $16, I think they could have put a mirror in there. And it does come with one of those double-ended foam tip applicators, which I immediately get rid of. You know, I never keep those. So the shades range from like a dark sandy brown to a light blue. There's a pink in there. I think we've got one matte shade in the whole compact. Yes, and all the rest are shimmer. And this one here, this blue, is your matte shade, the lighter blue here. Excuse my nails, I haven't done them. Everything else is a shimmer though. So now, of the 8 shadows, the 4 that are in the blue family are the more pigmented of them. Well, I don't know if pigmented is the right word to use. They're brighter. The browns and the pink have pigment. They're just softer than the blues, not quite as vibrant. So they do have pigmentation, and they do go on well. They're just not as bright. So I do have these on today. I have worn this palette 3 times because I wanted to be able to let you know what I thought, and I've used all of the shadows, and I really like it. I think it is nice. The only thing is, like I said, the brown shades and the pink, they do not have the vibrancy that the blue shades have, obviously, and they're just a little bit softer than what I personally prefer. So yeah. But I did do some swatches for you. I swatched them all, and I went right in the row. Let me see. If I do it like this, it should go along with the swatches. So here we go. Now you can see like the pink shade, and then there's that matte light blue. They're kind of hard to pick up, but you know, they do have nice pigmentation, and you can see that those shimmers are definitely shimmery. I love those 2 brighter blue colors, those teal and aqua. They are fabulous. They're just gorgeous. I love them. I love the pink shade. It's a light metallic. I love that darker brown. Sorry about my dog barking. But just some of those lighter shades, I wish they had a little bit more, like that matte blue. This matte blue right here. It's just a little bit, I don't know, blah to me. And this one is a little bit blah to me. Although I have been using this one, the 3 times I used it, I did use this shade as my transition color. So there are the shadows. They go on very nice. They're creamy. They blend well. They don't have fallout. They have staying power. They don't crease. They're really, really nice. And like I said, I do have them on today. I mixed the blues with the brown. And then I also use them under, put them in my lower lash line with liner. So I'm happy with the look. Yesterday I used the pinks and the browns when I was at work, and I really like that, although it was just a little bit softer than what I like. I like a bolder eye. You know, that's just my personal style. But the eye compact is $16. Now, do I think it's worth $16? It depends. For me, I don't know if I would have. I know I'll get a lot of use out of the 4 blue shades. Well, at least 3 of the blue shades. I'll use this one, and this one. And I also like this darker brown. But so that leaves 4 shades that I'll use a lot and 4 shades that I don't know how much I'll use. So that is something I had to take into consideration. Although I do get a discount on it. So that brought the price of the palette down. So for that, yes, I'm happy. However, this is what I think. I think that Avon offers those 8-in-1 palettes, the nudes, the blues, the greens, you know, the metallics, or whatever. I think that you might be just as well purchasing one of those, and it's a little bit less expensive. The shadows are pretty. I'm not going to say they're not pretty, but those other shadows are pretty too. So you can get, you know, just as pretty a look out of those 8-in-1 palettes, I believe, or some of the quads. You know, you could purchase 2 of the quads for this price and get, I don't know, I shouldn't say. But so like, I'm really wishy-washy, you know, I'm sorry. I just think that, I don't know. I give it like, out of 5 stars, I would give it like a 3.5, you know, 3.5. The pigmentation is good. It's just some of the colors are softer than what I like. If you like a softer eye look, if you would just use these blues sparingly and the browns and the neutrals are more up your alley, then this would probably really, really work for you. It would be fantastic. But for me, someone that likes a little bit more color, a little bit more drama in my eye look, then, you know, I'm just kind of, like I said, 3.5 out of 5 stars. Because the formulation of the shadows is really good. You know, the consistency of them, they apply well, everything like that is great. I'm not too keen about the lighter shades. So, and also I think they could have put a mirror in there. For $16, they could have put a mirror in there. Come on, Mark. You could have put a mirror in there. So there's the shades once again. I mean, I don't have any complaints about the quality of the palette whatsoever. It's just me personally, some of the shades, not my cup of tea. Okay, there we go. So then the other thing they have is the Mark Island Beauty Face Compact. It's a pink box with teal on it. It's really cute packaging. And then when you open it up, it also has that kind of like palm, I don't know if you can see it, the palm embossing on it. And this is a bronzer, a blush, and a highlighter in one. Now I have already been using this quite a bit, so it's like smeared together. It doesn't look as pretty as it would have when I first opened it, because I've been using it. So this is what, I'll do some swatches first. Okay, I'll do the highlight shade first. I'm going to use my hand. So this is the highlight shade here. There we go. Now you can see it there. It's a golden-y highlight. Really, really nice for people, especially if they have a tan. And then the blush is a coral. It's a very warm coral. Let me see if I can. I mixed it so much that my bronzer has kind of gone over the top of it. So that's the blush there. And then let me wipe my fingers off here on a wipe. And then we'll do the bronzing shade next. So I've been using that. I tried using them separately, and I didn't really like it that much. So I went ahead and I have been swirling them together. I'm going to do the bronzer over here. So then this is the bronze shade right here. It's a very shimmery golden bronze with the highlight in the middle and then the blush shade. So this is what it looks like. And you can see what the blush looks like underneath, because I had swirled the bronzer on top of it, and you can see there. The bronzer is very, very, very shimmery. I don't think it would work good as a contour. You can see there. I know my thumb's really wrinkly, but you can see there how much shimmer is in it. So I don't really think it's great for a contour, but as an all over face illuminator, bronzer, you know, up in your forehead, hairline and all that, I think it's fantastic. I have used the highlighting shade as on the brow bone, and like I said, I am wearing it today, so on my eyebrow, cheekbone, I mean, not my eyebrow, cheekbone, my cheekbone. I have used the highlighter, and I'm using all these colors today. I have them all three swirled as blush, and then I did use the golden part just as a highlight, and then I put that up into my hairline also. So you can see. I know my lighting's not great, like I said, because it's getting a little bit overcast, but and this also is $16. So do I think this one's worth $16? I don't know. I just don't know. It's pretty. I like it. Again, I think the pigmentation is really good, and you know, they're nice colors. They definitely look nice. The first time I used it, I really overdid. I did it across, like, up in my hairline, and I was like, whoa, shimmer overload. So you got to kind of be careful on that. So it is highly pigmented and very, very shimmery. And if that's the look you're going for this summer, that bronze goddess thing, absolutely, it's great. Someone like me who's fair skinned, I have to be a little bit careful with that kind of stuff, but I am still going to use this. So $16, I would say yes, it is worth it. I just know that, you know, some people, that's a little steep for them when there's other companies that make similar products for less. And I know I sell Avon, but I can't help it, you guys. I always try to be really honest and forthright with what I feel about products. And I've seen those hard candy trios in the store, and I've seen videos of them, but I've actually looked at them at the store the other night, and those are like $9. And you also get a blush, a bronzer, and a highlight, and those are just as pretty and just as pigmented, and they're $9. Now, I know that I'm not knocking the Mark. I'm not. And sometimes I find Mark products that I think are fabulous and just terrific and so worth the price. But in this case, with these two, the eye palette and the face compact, again, on the scale of 5 stars, like 1 to 5 stars, I would give this one a 4, because I do think it's really pretty. The only thing that stops it from getting the 5 stars is the fact that I think it's a little bit pricier than it needs to be. So just me being honest, you know, and while some Avon people would say, why are you sending your customers to Walmart to get a hard candy face compact instead of buying your face compact? Because I want my customers to know that, you know, whether or not I think something is a good value for them. I'm not in it necessarily for the money. I do like to make money, who doesn't? But I want my customers to be satisfied, and I want them to get, you know, in the long run, I think it benefits me to do that, to be honest, like that. So like I said, it is a good product. I just think it's a little bit pricey. So, I mean, good reviews. The products themselves are fantastic. You know, like I said, the formulation and the formula and how it goes on and everything. No complaints there. I just wish in the eye compact that the colors were a little bit bolder, some of those shades, and I also wish they would have put a mirror in, and then I wish the face compact would have been a little bit less. Even $14, I think, or $13 would have been a better thing than 16. So, all right, I will leave the link to my Avon store below in the description box, so you can go check out these products and any other ones that you might be interested in. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch and making me part of your day. I really, really appreciate it.